All right, all of those extended jobless benefits formally end today. So for a little bit more than 7 million Americans, they're going to have to find a job. And that's the argument Republicans have been making, that had it not been for those extended benefits, they would have found a job and employers would be in a lot better shape. And so would those potential employees. We're going to find out right now. Jeff Locke in Illinois with more on all of that. Hey, Jeff.
Lots of jobs out there in need of people to fill them. And you can imagine the moving business is one of the industries that is tremendously labor intensive. A lot of people have been moving during the pandemic, and finding enough workers has been a huge issue for people like a company like Mini Moves. John Alianello, president, and been in the moving business how many years?
Just over 35 years.
Never harder to find workers.
Very, very tough this time. With the pandemic now, there's been an influx of additional moves simply because no one was moving during the pandemic. Corporations were freezing their relocation of their transferees. Now in 2021, it's really difficult now with all of the activity we have and the lack of labor.
I was going to say lack of labor. You're hopeful that with the end of these additional benefits, and by the way, Neil, you know, we talk about what are these benefits? Well, there was 4 different separate programs. One for gig workers, part-time workers that wouldn't typically be eligible for unemployment. There was an extension of benefits, longer time. There was a supplemental payment of $300, and then mixed earners got another $100.
Right.
That really left a lot of people at home.
It sure did. And what we did for us as a company, we were very aggressive in terms of retention bonuses, recruiting bonuses, some incentives internally, just to keep the employees we have intact. Did a lot of things outside of that as well.
Last question is that, are you worried that this won't have an impact? Because Wall Street Journal did an analysis of the states that ended unemployment benefits early. They found that there were no additional really workers coming in. People were still staying home, maybe for concerns about health or whatever, their kids, who knows?
I think that plays a role. We're optimistic, though, about Chicago area bringing people in to work. So we've got some good incentive programs. As long as we practice those incentive programs and we preach them, I think we'll be fine this fall.
Okay. Optimism, Neil. They got workers here working at the moment, as you can imagine. They did a nice job, by the way. If you're moving, I would recommend these guys. They wrap everything up. You don't get scratches on them. Good work, as far as I can tell. Sir.
It certainly looks that way. Thank you, Jeff, very, very much.